So we are going to give time to the Sunday school teachers to tell us about the activities of the children during the year. If they can come forward.
Nous invitons les enseignants de l'école de dimanche afin de venir nous présenter les activités de l'évolution de l'école de dimanche.
They have spent all year together with the children.
Ils ont passé une année ensemble avec les enfants en train d'enseigner.
We want to know the progress and the effort of our children.
Nous voulons savoir les progrès, l'évolution avec les enseignements et les enfants.
It seems they are not ready.
Ils sont en train de venir.
I'm going to be back at 10:45, at 11:30. So, Sunday school teacher.
Les enseignants de l'école de dimanche, je serai de retour dans quelques instants.
I don't understand. Oh, I mean, it's your turn. Call the kids and do whatever you have
Ça,
to
c'est
do.
votre tour. Vous pouvez
Kids,
prendre
come
la relève.
forward, please.
Right. So may God bless you all.
Que Dieu vous bénisse.
So I just want to start off by congratulating all the kids who were able to participate throughout the year and during the contest.
Nous commençons par féliciter tous les enfants qui ont eu à participer depuis le début de l'année jusqu'à aujourd'hui.
So most of the kids did a very good job.
La plupart des enfants ont fait un travail considérable.
I know there was some kids maybe who were out, maybe not coming to Sunday school consistently, but some of them still did pretty well on the test.
Je sais que d'autres enfants n'ont pas eu la chance de participer, ils étaient en voyage, mais sauf ça, ils ont fait un bon travail.
Okay, so we spoke about different stories throughout the year, the creation, the story of Adam and Eve.
Nous avons parlé avec eux l'histoire sur la création, sur Adam et Ève,
Sur Abraham, Noah,
sur Abraham et Noé,
Samuel, David,
Samuel, David,
and a couple of memory verses.
et aussi la répétition des versets bibliques.
So on our contest, we had 26 questions.
Sur les examens que nous avions eu d'affrontement, sur 26 questions.
And this is for the class age 4 to 5.
Ça, c'est pour la classe, la 4e et 5e classe.
And then we also did the days of creation as well as the Lord's Prayer.
Et ils vont aussi nous parler des jours de la création.
And then the parents are welcome to take a look at these tests afterwards. They want to see their kids, how they worked on the test.
Les parents, vous êtes invités, si vous avez besoin de venir voir sur ces papiers comment vos enfants ont travaillé.
So for prizes, we're going to do only the top 3.
Pour les cadeaux, nous avons préparé les cadeaux juste pour ceux qui vont occuper les trois premières places.
So for first place in my class, first place,
La première place,
we have Bright Star, who got 21 out of 26 questions.
Nous avons Bright Star, elle a réussi 21 questions sur 26.
Second place was very close in third place.
La deuxième place, c'est vraiment proche de la première.
So for second place, we have Joseph Mazi.
La deuxième place, nous avons Joseph.
And for third place,
La troisième place,
we have Yohan Malonga.
nous avons Yohan Malonga.
And I also want to give a good participation, good effort award to one of my students.
Je veux aussi donner un encouragement à mes élèves d'avoir participé.
Very active in the class, answering questions,
Et ils ont été vraiment actifs, réguliers,
and gave his best effort in everything that he did.
et ils ont fait beaucoup d'efforts, de leur meilleur.
And I just want to give this again to Yohan.
Je vais donner ça à Yohan.
God bless you.
Que Dieu vous bénisse.
So my class was age 6 to 9.
Ma classe, j'ai les élèves en commençant de 6 ans jusqu'à 9 ans.
I'm very proud of them. I've seen great improvement throughout the year.
Je suis vraiment contente de leur progression, de leur progrès durant l'année.
So as Sister Sharon, me and Sister Sharon's class were one class in the beginning of the year, but during the year we decided to split.
Comme Sister Sharon vient de le dire, sa classe et la mienne étaient une seule classe, mais vers le milieu de l'année, on a décidé de diviser
Yeah, because there was a lot of students. So
parce qu'on avait beaucoup d'étudiants, des élèves, disons.
we were basically learning the same topics as Sister Sharon's class: the creation, the story of David, the story of Abraham, the book of Genesis.
Il n'y a pas vraiment eu beaucoup de différence entre la classe de Sœur Sharon et la mienne parce qu'on a eu à parler, à enseigner sur les mêmes topics tels que la création, l'histoire d'Abraham, Samuel, David, ainsi de suite.
Yeah, so without further ado, we're doing first and second place this year.
Sans pourtant pas passer beaucoup de temps, je vais passer à la proclamation de qui est le premier et le deuxième.
Okay, and my class, so first place is Blessing.
Pour ma classe, la première place, c'est Blessing.
If you can come up. Congratulations, Blessing.
Félicitations, Blessing.
Second place is Jason.
La deuxième place, c'est Jason.
Please come up, Jason. Come up. Come up. Okay. I also want to say a lot of my class did really well this year. They really did participate, and they were very enthusiastic about coming to Sunday school. So I'm really proud of them, even though they didn't win, but it was close. So give them a round of applause.
Je félicite vraiment le reste de mes élèves pour leur présence, même s'ils n'ont pas eu à gagner la première place, mais ils ont été toujours présents.
Before I pass it to the next class, I just wanted all my students who know how to do their memory verses, if you could come up and recite the memory verse. If you don't know, you don't have to do it, but the ones who do.
Avec mes élèves, je
Starting
les
with
demande,
Jason.
ceux-là qui peuvent faire la répétition des versets bibliques, ils peuvent le faire.
Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. John 1:1, 2, 3. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him, everything that was made was not made. Romans 12:10. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not to temptation, and deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever. Amen. Next.
Who else can say it?
Genesis 1:1. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. John 1:3. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. The same in the beginning with God. Without him, not anything that was made was made. Romans 12:10. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another. Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever. Amen.
Next.
Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. John 1:3. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. The same in the beginning. Without him, nothing was made. Romans 12:10. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love and honor, before one another. The Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive those who trespass against us, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. From thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Next.
Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. John 1:3. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. Romans 12:10. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. The Lord's Prayer. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us the trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Next.
Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. John 1:3. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything that was made. Romans 12:10. Be devoted to Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. The Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom comes, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us the trespasses as we those who give trespasses against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. Amen.
Dave.
Come say it.
Genesis 1.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm going to have the little ones recite the days of creation. So starting from day 1, you're going to tell me what was created all the way until day 7. We're going to start here with Yohan. If you don't know it, we're going to skip you.
Je vais commencer avec les enfants les plus petits, qu'ils nous disent les jours de la création et chaque jour, qu'est-ce que Dieu créa chaque jour.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive who trespass against us. And lead us not to temptation, and deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. Amen.
Lord's Prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Let the kingdom come, the will be done on earth like it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, forgive us our trespasses. Forgive us our thy kingdom, the power, the glory, forever. Amen.
Our On the first day, God created the heavens and the earth. On the second day, God was crossing the water to the sky. On the third day, God made the trees and the flowers. On the fourth day, God created the sun, the stars, and the moon. On the fifth day, God created the fish and the birds. On the sixth day, God created the animals and the man. On the seventh day, God rested. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom comes, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. Amen.
Merci les enfants, vous pouvez regagner vos places.
God bless you. So on my class, ages 10 to 13,
Dans
10
ma
to
classe,
12,
âge 10 jusqu'à 13,
we learned at the beginning of the year, we studied Ephesians 4:11, the 5 offices of God. And the other half of the year, we studied the life of the prophet William Marion Branham.
au début de l'année, nous avons commencé avec le livre d'Éphèse et nous avons fini avec l'histoire du prophète William Branham,
From his birth to 14 years old, all his childhood.
puis sa naissance jusqu'à 14 ans d'âge.
And the final test, I'm going to announce the winners of both of those subjects that we did during the year.
Les examens finaux, je vais proclamer qui a gagné ou qui a occupé la première place.
So, third prize? Third place, yes, thank you. I forget that
La
word.
troisième place,
So, third place in the test was Glory.
la troisième place, c'est Glory.
Second place,
La deuxième place,
Dawn.
Daniel.
And first place,
La première place,
Moses.
Moses.
But you could tell they all studied. It was really rough to select. My husband had to help me.
Tout ce que je peux
They
vous
all
dire,
did great.
et ils ont
So,
vraiment
and
fait un grand travail, ils ont tous bien étudié.
I also have the test if parents want to take a look at them.
J'ai des papiers ici, si les parents veulent, ils peuvent vraiment en avoir aussi.
So I'm going to ask them to explain a little bit about both of these subjects.
Je vais les demander de répéter un petit peu sur tous ces sujets.
So Don, do you want to explain a little bit about what we learned about Ephesians 4:11?
Dan, est-ce que tu peux expliquer, répéter sur ce que nous avons appris, Éphésiens 5:11?
The 5 offices of God, they're supposed to be there to help us to become perfect when we meet God again. And there are examples for each office. The first office, apostles. The example is Joshua. The second office, prophets. The example is Moses and David. The third office, evangelist. And the example is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The third example, pastors. The example is Brother Branham. And the last but not least office is teachers. And the example is Paul.
Also, Moses, do you want to explain something about the Brother Branham's childhood?
So when Brother Branham was born, when he was born, the pillar of fire from heaven, which was God, came down to him, and when his parents saw that, they were scared and all of that. But that was God. And when Brother Branham was 7 years old, he wanted to go fishing, but he couldn't because he had to help his dad. Brother Branham was mad. When he was coming back with the the water bucket, he sat by a tree just being mad and all that. But then all of a sudden he heard a wind, and he looked to the tree, and it was God. And God said, do not smoke, do not drink, do not defile your body in any way, for I have a mission for you when you grow older. Brother Branham was used to, he was used for he was useful to explain the second coming of Christ. Yeah.
Anybody else wants to add something, Shekinah?
Brother Branham was used to, like, his name was in the Bible because the oh, the Bible explains about his coming, and this story is just about, like, this story is about his childhood, how he grew up, and how he had his first vision when he was 3, and his second when he was 7, just like what Moses said, and yeah.
Good job. Anyone else? Gloria, do you want to add something?
He had an incident at school where he didn't have a shirt, so he would always wear a coat to school. His teacher, Mr. Temper, he thought he was sick, so he brought him to the fireplace. Even though he was sweating, he said he was still cold, so Mr. Temper brought him back home.
Steven, do you want to add something? Brother Branham's childhood, one of the stories. No? Solomon, one of the stories. Shanka, do you want to? Okay. Yeah. We also, we also worked on the cabin where the prophet was born, and we have prizes for the best project. So third place goes to Glory.
Nous avons aussi fait un petit projet là où on a travaillé l'image de la maison, la cabinette là où le prophète était né.
Yes, I got it. Thank you. Second place goes to Shekinah.
La deuxième place va à Shekinah.
And first place goes to Solomon.
La première place va à Solomon.
Thank you.
Merci.
If the seniors can come forward. I wanted to start off by saying that I'm proud of each and every one of you.
Je vais dire quelque chose. Je suis vraiment fier de vous tous.
It was definitely a lot of material covered this year.
Il y avait effectivement beaucoup de choses à apprendre au courant de l'année.
If they can project our exam consists of almost 140 questions and points.
Et notre examen final a compté à peu près 100 et quelques questions.
We had definitions.
Nous avions les définitions.
We spoke about peer pressure, about different things that each one faces in different lifestyles.
Nous avons parlé de beaucoup de choses telles que mode de vie et comment éviter la pression.
We spoke about Matthew 24, the signs of the end time and the end time timeline.
On a eu à parler aussi selon Matthieu 24 qui parle du temps de la fin.
We spoke about leadership and what the prophet says about being led.
Avons aussi parlé de comment diriger et comment devenir un dirigeant.
And the message is your life worthy of the gospel was one of the main themes this year.
Et le message, c'était est-ce que votre vie est-il digne de l'évangile? Ça a été un grand message pour nous au courant de l'année.
We spoke about the attributes and how to pray.
Nous avions parlé comment prier et les attributs de Dieu.
We also mixed a little bit of the sermons that the pastor was preaching.
Nous sommes aussi beaucoup inspirés des sermons que le pasteur prêchait.
We also spoke about the 9 spiritual gifts.
Nous avons aussi parlé sur les 9 dons d'esprit.
We also spoke about we went through the entire book of Proverbs.
Nous avons parlé aussi du livre des Proverbes.
We spoke about the 5-fold ministries
Nous avons parlé des 5 ministères.
and Psalm 119.
Et nous avons parlé aussi de Salomon 19.
Psalm 119.
Oh, Psaume 19.
Psalm 19.
Psaume 119. Oui.
And then we also spoke about one of the last things they had to do on the exam was to fill in the timeline from the first church age, from the time Christ died, through the 7 church ages, all the way to eternity.
Et le dernier enseignement était consacré sur tracer le temps depuis le premier âge de l'Église jusqu'à l'infini.
Including the millennium and all those details.
On a parlé aussi du millénium et certains des détails.
So it was a lot.
C'était tellement beaucoup.
It was, some said it was hard, some said it was easy.
Certaines sections étaient vraiment difficiles, d'autres étaient faciles.
And so I'm going to give the award for the person who got almost about 80%. It was really close.
Je vais donner la parole à la personne qui a eu la première place avec 88%.
So first place
La première place.
goes to Joshua Mavinga. Coming in closely, second place.
La deuxième place.
This person did very well.
Et il a vraiment bien travaillé.
Goes to Gabby.
Ça part à Gabi.
And third place
Et la troisième place.
goes to Faith.
Ça part à Fred.
So, which means they were able to fill out all the questions on the test,
Ce qui veut dire ils ont été capables de répondre à toutes les questions.
fill in the majority of the timeline.
Ils ont répondu majoritairement à toutes les questions.
So the others did well,
Et il y a les restes aussi ont fait un bon travail.
some not as great.
D'autres étaient vraiment meilleurs.
But it's really important to attend all the Sunday school classes to be able to maintain so much information.
C'était vraiment important et c'est important pour eux de participer à toutes les séances de l'école de dimanche pour être en mesure de répondre à toutes ces questions.
So I have also 2 more awards.
J'ai aussi des cadeaux de plus.
These go to my 2 students actually who got the top 2.
Ça part à mes 2 élèves qui ont aussi fait preuve.
This is just to also say goodbye because this was also their final year in Sunday school, Joshua and Gabby.
Ce sont mes 2 élèves, Joshua et Gabi, ils ont fait un grand travail.
And then last award,
Et le dernier prix,
this goes to the student who wanted to do so much more, gave effort.
va à l'élève qui a fourni beaucoup d'efforts.
So this one goes to Chance.
Ça, c'est pour chance.
And the second one
Et le
goes
deuxième
to Deborah.
prix, Déborah.
And so we did memorize the list of the 9 spiritual gifts for those who want to recite it, and that will conclude our part.
Pour ceux qui veulent réciter les 9 dons de l'esprit,
So there's miracles, faith, interpretation of tongues, speaking in tongues, discernment. That's 5, right? Okay.
C'est combien? C'est 5 déjà?
There's jeez. The 7 things I got hits. A wicked heart, a feet fast to wickedness, a false witness, lying tongue, haughty eyes, and lying spirit. No.
The spiritual gifts, we have discernment, miracles, and knowledge, wisdom, tongue, and interpretation of tongues, and I'm missing one word. Wait, how much did I get? Okay. The 7 things that God hates is haughty eyes, a lying tongue, a wicked heart, a feet that steps into evil, a person that discords, and a wicked heart.
The 9 spiritual gifts are wisdom, knowledge, speaking in tongues, interpretation of tongues, prophesying, miracles, and I already said wisdom. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, and the 7 things that God hates are people who cause discord among brethren, haughty eyes, a lying tongue, feet that are quick to evil, a wicked heart, feet that are quick to evil, and haughty eyes.
The 9 spiritual gifts are wisdom, knowledge, speaking in tongues, interrupting tongues, prophecy, discerning spirit, miracles, the 9 things that God hates are Haiti eyes. 7 things that God hates are Haiti eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, feet that are quick to rush into evil, a heart that plans wicked schemes, a false witness that pours out lies, and a person who stirs up conflict in community.
I'm going to start with the spirits. One is wisdom. Another one is prophesying, along with healing, faith, discernment of spirits, tongues, speaking in tongues, interpreting tongues. How much is that already? 6. I'll move on to the next one. The second thing God hates. The first one is haughty eyes, a proud look, a heart that's quick to mischief, a wicked heart, a person that is a false witness, someone that sows discord among brethren. And yeah, that's it for me.
So the second one they were stating was from the book of Proverbs, where the Lord said the 7 things that he hates. So that was the second thing they were stating. So congratulations again to those who are leaving. Congratulations, and to everyone who's still there. Keep doing a good job, and thank you on behalf of all the teachers, and God bless everyone. Thank you.
Merci tout le monde pour ce que vous avez fait.